People say this fourth preseason game ain't important. Well, it is if you want a bubble. Yeah. What's going on, Philly fans? It's your boy, Philly Fresh, reporting for duty. Hey, listen, man. We might think it's not important as fans, but it's importance in this last preseason game. People trying to feed their families, and it's important for the coaches also. You get a last chance to evaluate all the talent. I mean, we already know who the first, second, and probably third string dudes is, but you need to evaluate as coaches. They need to evaluate who is going to be put on a practice squad, who can they IR, what dudes that they can stash, what dudes that they can hide. They need this last game for them kind of people, because this team is about depth. We not no front runners. We not front runners. We not heavy. We not heavy at the top. We heavy all the way around the board. See, when you building a complete team, it's not just about stars. It ain't about stars. It's kind of like how the Spurs do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got your couple dudes that's the team leaders. They stars in their own right. But it's about depth, man. It's about depth. Because you got dudes like, they got to figure out who they going to keep. You got dudes like on the line. You got the dude Toff. I know they just signed him, so most likely they'll keep him. But they got to find out if they're going to keep dudes like Matt Pryor and Steven Wisniewski. It's dudes that they need to evaluate to see if they're going to be going along with this team this season. You got dudes on the defense. I really think our biggest concern, and I don't even really think it's a concern as much, but I think it's bigger than all the other positions, is linebacker and safety. Other than, of course, our two safeties, McLeod and Jenkins, and we got Maddox to be kind of like a wildcat, kind of like a just be all around the field. I still think that they gotta determine the depth of that secondary, because tell you the truth, I don't know if Ronald Darby gonna start week 1. I mean, it's 10 days. We got 10 days, man. I don't know. I certainly don't think Jalen Mills is gonna start. So somebody from the safety position, meaning probably Avonte Maddox and Rasul Douglas, I really think that both of them are kind of like safeties. They're going to have to play cornerback. So we need to see at our depth position what safeties we can keep. And another thing, who's going to stay on for special teams? You understand what I'm saying? Like, dudes like Matt Hollins, is Greg Ward going to be able to stay on for special teams? Because special teams means a whole lot. A lot of people think that it doesn't, but special teams means a whole lot to this team. Our special teams was kind of trash last year, and you see what that got us. It got us struggling in the beginning. Special teams can win you games. Good field position, field goals. That's another thing. Jake Elliott, what the hell is you doing? I've been meant to get with him, but it's a lot of different things that can determine out of this last preseason game. So I'm really tired of hearing everybody saying, "Oh, we don't need this game," and you ain't gotta watch it. You don't gotta watch it. Me personally, I think that I watch it. I probably won't watch the whole game, but I want to get a feel of what's going on. I want to get a feel to see the last running back, which I think would be Corey Clement. I don't think he plays. If he doesn't play today, I think he's automatically on the team. So after that fourth linebacker, after that fourth running back, who is going to be on the running back position at special teams? And who can we hide? Like, I don't think we can hide Byron Scott. Wendell Smallwood I don't think you can hide him. Because they know that Wendell's a professional. And if you follow his career, every time we counted him out, every time we said that he was trash and he wasn't probably going to make the team, or he was going to be this and he was going to be that. He always found a way to get some tick. He always found a way to get some burn. I just think that us as Philly fans, Philadelphia Eagles, whatever fan that you is, you need to be courteous of the fact that other people are out there working for jobs. And just to say, oh man, they don't need that preseason, is this the way it is. It's 4 preseason games, so you have to evaluate from the 4 preseason games. When they cut it down to 2, which I probably think that they will, and they go to 18 game schedule, which I think is stupid because it's just going to be crazy because players can only play 16, but you're going to have an 18 game schedule. That makes no sense to me, but that's sports. So as of right now, we got 4 preseason games. We got 4 times to evaluate talent, meaning the coaches. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep evaluating talent, and we're going to bring on the team the best from that talent. Hopefully the best, because dudes be flashing in these preseason games and then be trash truck juice. And then it's the other way around too. Dudes don't be flashing, and then they'll come on a team. They'll go on another team or something, and they'll do their thing, man. But I just think of us, once again, us as Philly fans, man, we need to reevaluate what we're saying when we're saying people that we don't need these 4 preseason games or the last preseason game. Take off your fan cap for a minute and just think for a little minute. Think why we have them and why we need them. Because this roster is not done yet. It ain't done yet. This roster will be done after this game that's coming up. So things that I want to look for in this game. Once again, I said it. Linebackers. What linebackers are going to step up, man? What linebackers are going to step up? Because to tell you the truth, man, it's open. Nigel Bradham, I think they said he practiced yesterday. So Nigel Bradham, we got Nigel Bradham, we got Nate Gary. Who knows when Grugier Hill's gonna come back? But it's a couple other spots, man. And dudes like hold on, man. I can't remember the dude's name, man. You got dudes like Singleton. I like him. I think he was balling. I think he been balling. What the hell happened to Warlow? I even forgot that we had him on the team. What happened to him? He hasn't done anything. And TJ Edwards, I really like TJ Edwards, man. I think he been going against second and third teams, but I really like what I'm seeing from him. I think he gets around the field. I think he has a nose for the ball, and I think that's somebody that we need to keep. I like him over Singleton. I do like Singleton too, but I think that TJ Edwards can be like your third linebacker until Grugier Hill comes back. And safety, man. Cause safety, like I was just saying, like safety, man. We still got Hall, Malcolm Jenkins, Sendejo. Do we still got Sendejo? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they cut him. I think they might have cut him. Roddy McLeod. You got this dude, Elston, and then you got Cyprian. So out of them dudes, we know the 2 dudes that's gonna stay. We don't really know about them other dudes. Like Cyprian, I think he probably stay. But you need this depth, and this is how they get to evaluate this talent, by going against other oppositions. So, and another thing, Howie and Doug get to see who they can trade or who they can try to act like gonna stay on the roster. But hey, man, we'll trade this and we'll trade that. So, listen, man, everybody just calm down. We're gonna have this last preseason game. We got 10 days to the season, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Everybody stay Philly, stay fresh.